I don't know, but do you hear this in your head when you're going?
I do.
Oh shit! Here we go.
It's your boys.
Welcome back to Happy Hour, a quick sixer podcast. It's your boys, Pat Archer, Pasley, and this very special episode we are sponsored by you boys, Grind City Brewing Company. You know, we're hitting them with that Viva Las Lager right now. Mm-hmm. This is that first. I haven't tried this yet. Have you?
I tried it last night in preparation. You know, I had to do my homework. You know what I'm saying? It's real honey, huh?
Dude. I mean, there's something in the water down in Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
There's something in the water. I might have, Drew. I'm gonna have to give him the pour though.
Oh, you pouring it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give him the pour. I'm scared to do it on my computer.
Don't pour over your computer. Oh, just the sound of it going in the glass. Yeah, so we got a honey lager. It's 12 fluid ounces, and it is a 4.2. So it's a light, breezy beer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's the
you could have it in the middle of the day. You know what I'm saying? You see the sunshine out my window. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I got there. Oh, the sunshine. Oh, that crisp. I got their website open. I'm gonna read you a little bit about it. Please. So it's at Viva Las Lager boasts exclusive blend of honey, molasses, and noble hops.
Ooh, the noble hops.
No, noble.
They be wearing them pantaloons. You know what I'm saying?
The pantaloons. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it started off. This collaboration has actually been kind of a long time coming. My buddy from this is kind of nuts actually. So I've known Mark Patrick, who's the head brewer of this company, since probably I was in 8th grade, I think. So and I'm definitely gonna hit Mark with this embarrassing shit in a minute. Ooh. But we're gonna go we're gonna talk about a little bit more. So basically the three homies at this place are Hopper Seeley, he's the president, Tyler Nelson, he's the GM, and my boy Mark, he's the head brewer. I knew Mark was all three of these dudes were working at a different company in Memphis. And so Hopper and his dad, Bill, I always wanted to open a brewery. And since the inception of the idea or whatever, I guess, from whatever I knew when Mark left this other company, I was like, oh shit, what are you doing now? And he told me, he's like, yo, we're opening up this thing. This shit is fucking sick, bro. Like, fucking sick. We're talking. Let me read some highlights. So I was hitting him up today. Some highlights on this shit. So they're on 4.6 acres with a downtown skyline view. 17 taps. 11 of them are in constant rotation. And they're moving distribution into North Mississippi and East Arkansas by the end of the month. And so they have an expansion footprint underway. They operate a 20-barrel brew house and also have a 2-barrel pilot system so Mark can test out his creations. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, love that.
Mad scientist. Oh, mad beer scientist. You know what I'm saying?
Mad as hell. Do want to point out these dope ass shirts they sent us. Yeah, the Grind City. It's kind of cool. It's like a gear, and then Drew's got that taking care of the beerness.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what I'll always be doing that.
Oh, bro, that's my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I asked Mark specifically about like how you can get their beers and like how they're dealing with COVID and stuff, and he said you can purchase on site. They're doing all the CDC measures and guidelines, social distancing. And what else? Yeah, all of this stuff, all of that stuff. And right now on, as far as their website goes and what we have in the barrel for it today. Ooh. He's talking about some barrels and some concoctions, you know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. But Drew, I don't know if you know, but your boys got all 3 of these selections that they offer right now.
Oh, damn.
All 3 on the website. We actually fuck it. We're not gonna roll them out right away. We're gonna trickle. You know what I'm saying?
you gotta tease them a little bit. Let's just tease the audience a little bit.
We're teasing with 3. So right now the Viva Las Lager, that's one we're having right now, is a tasty boy. You know what I'm saying?
Is breezy, it's honey, smooth.
I just wanted to let you guys know too. These dudes are no joke. They studied at the Brew Lab in England. Received a gold medal at the Camera Battle of the Beers. They got serious curb appeal. They right on kind of the bluff. Like, it's sick. Super sick. So they're taking care of beerness. They're building they have a passion for building and thriving Memphis communities, and like this is what their thing says. They're committed to giving a portion of their proceeds to nonprofits serving Memphis communities in need. Bruh, if there is a thing that this show is about, happy hour, that's the thing, you know. And shit, you know, Memphis would never catch a break. So anybody that's trying to give back, I'm all about it.
For sure.
Yeah. We also have a couple of things lined up in this episode. You know, Drew's downfall. You boy. Your boy gonna have a big fuck up, but you're gonna learn about it in a little bit. Kind of related to grinding, but not Grind City. You know what I'm saying?
But also, before you move on from Grind City, we should mention. Did you mention that he's a skater?
I was about to get to that.
Oh,
I told you I was gonna embarrass Mark.
Oh, let's go.
All right, so your boy Mark Patrick. I met Mark because we were in middle school, and I think Mark's a year younger than me. He might be a year as old as me, but these 2 dudes that live near me, so Drew and Jake, used
not
to
me.
skate. No, not you. My next door neighbor and his best buddy Jake used to skate with Mark all the time. And Mark, I'll tell you what, dude. At the time, I don't know if he's like, you know, on it like he was, but at the time, the dudes we were skating with, he was the dude. Like, if anybody was gonna do some shit, or like style wise, destroying. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna embarrass him. So at the same time, him being a ripper, we'd all, you know, in that you're in like a kind of influential age at that time, right? So Mark had a spike belt. This man you wore like the spike cuffs, and I'll tell you right now, when like the smallest shit smallest shirt you could ever find, this man was like punked out, kind of, not like anywhere in the hair or any of that kind of shit, but like Mark, he looked hard, you know, like you're like, oh damn, this dude is dope. And I'll tell you what, everybody in that crew got that same shit. So yeah, I gotta call Mark out on his you know, pseudo punkness at the time.
I feel like that's not embarrassing at all. I mean, he started a trend with y'all's whole group.
He kind of did, but like, damn, it's kind of like, damn, bro, were you really trying to do that? But yeah, shout out to Mark. Yeah, that shit. I guess it's not really making fun.
That's more like, that's more like hyping him. Yeah, for sure. I feel like that was the case. Like, was he older? He was pretty old, like a couple years older than you.
No, I just told you he's
the same age.
I think he might be a year younger than me.
Oh, I missed that.
He just fucking ripped. Like, I'm talking, everyone, you know, is doing kickflips or whatever, but this dude's doing kickflips a foot off the ground. You know, like, I mean, like, not a foot, but like, you know, farther than a foot. Like, when you do some shit, he's gonna do it better, and it's gonna look better. Yeah. And you're gonna be like, God damn it, like, what the fuck, like. But yeah, here's another throwback about Mark. So in the time we were in high school, I guess, no, past high school, probably college, skate park in Memphis had already shut down, and there was a shop in, somewhere in Mississippi, and like this was a time when we weren't skating anymore together. I hadn't seen each other in a long time, and he was part of this like other crew, these dudes. It was like DeSoto Skates. That was what it was. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, man. This dude has a part in this DeSoto Skates video where there were tricks in it. I was like, fuck. Like, I had literally tried them before. And I was like, God damn it. This motherfucker still had it. Like, it was like, anyways. I guess it was turning, I was trying to make fun, but I'm just jealous, you know what I'm
I
saying?
know you jealous. And
Now,
the boy,
now you brewing beer now? Fuck.
which is your other dream job. Like, so you over here just wishing you could be Mark, huh?
Just jealousy. I don't
Well,
know.
we appreciate you.
He got a way better beard, too. Fuck.
Oh, damn.
This man, he just, what are you going to do?
Let's just trash his beard this whole episode. Nah. Yeah, well, then now your boy hooking you up with some beer. So appreciate it, Mark.
Yeah. Cheers, you all three, you guys. Actually, everybody involved. We're super psyched to do this collabo.
Yeah.
Also, texted Drew about this earlier, but they just opened. Like, this shit is brand new. This is probably not the first batch of beer, but I mean this shit is brand new.
I feel like we getting an exclusive. You know what I'm saying? I feel
we kind of are. We might be the
we
first.
The pioneers.
I bet we're probably the first people outside of Memphis to have this beer.
For sure.
So.
Where
you at now, bitches?
I'm super stoked to be sponsored by Memphis Beer for an episode because, obviously our audience knows we rep Memphis hard.
Oh, the M all day, Actually, our last, 2 episodes dedicated 901 Day. Well, not to last 2. There's one in between, but
mix up.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, when did we record? Anyways, it's October now, bro. It's October. Where does this year even go? I don't even know.
Bruh.
I don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Stuck in the apartment all year. Like, what's going on?
God damn. I'm gonna finish this quick. I don't know about you, but
I think you need to catch up. I've been sipping while you've been talking. You've been talking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
bro. I sent you that. I sent you a picture of the lager to send to Mark with the Rodney Mullen skateboard I have. I wanted him to see that.
I'll send it to him.
I didn't think to text you, but because I was a little tipsy or whatever.
Oh,
but you should send it to him and see what he thinks. Get that Rodney Mullen signboard in there.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't wait for a day that we can go. Well, if you're in town, if you're ever down there, we can go pop by. That'd be super sick.
I mean, your boy got a full-time job in Memphis, so I'll probably be coming back soon.
Well, stop by. You down there. But yeah, anybody out in Memphis, this shit is choice. You know what I'm saying? This is top notch. So, you guys are in the area, go check him out. If you're not in the area, go drive to it. Bitch ass.
Road trip.
Yeah. There's a couple other things that we wanted to talk about. So since in the what was it? Not in the flavor, in the spirit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
the spirit of the Halloween type time, Drew.
Uh-huh.
I wrote down, so I had a discussion with somebody recently about pumpkin spice.
Oh, he would go.
How you feel about it? Like, I feel like it's kind of a touchy subject, like people really fucking hate it, or like they're pretty about it. And I'm like, I've decided in past years, I'm like, man, fuck this pumpkin spice. Like, ugh,
Yeah.
Ugh,
Yucky.
you know what I'm saying?
Ugh.
But,
I like that.
But like now, I'm just like, you know what? Whatever, like let these weirdos have their day. It's gonna, it only lasts for a little while. I'm about it. I'm absorbing the pumpkin spice this year. I don't give a shit. Bring it all, bro. I had maple butter recently. You heard of this?
No.
Yeah. So Trader Joe's has it right now,
and
I'm sure it's just because I've never seen it before, so I'm assuming it's seasonal. But, bruh,
that's the shit,
bruh. It's literally maple syrup mixed with butter. It's like creamy butter. It's the fire, bro.
Wait.
Fire.
Like, wait, time out. This is like literally syrup you put on pancakes, or what are you talking about?
No, bro. It's butter. Like it comes in
It's
a
butter?
fucking. It's butter, but like
Oh,
there's maple syrup. It's like maple syrup flavored butter.
So you probably
I'll tell
put it on
you what.
pancakes.
Oh, bro, I put it on everything. I put it on toast. I put it on a bagel. I put it on, whatever I can put my hands on.
Get that sugar butter.
I'm put it on my sandwich for the lunch. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do that. But
you shouldn't do that.
no, that'd be gross. But how you feel? Pumpkin spice.
Ooh, pumpkin spice. I think it was the same as you when it first came out. That just like, nah, I'm not doing this. I'm not into this. Everybody else loves it. So, now though, I think we have the same exact reaction because I don't really care, and to be honest, I've never tried it. So I'm not trying to sit here and shit on something that I haven't tried, but I could pick on people that get the hype, have the hype.
Oh yeah,
like
all day.
You just doing that because everybody else doing it.
Yeah, but then you're gonna try it and be like, ooh,
that's why I'm scared to try it because I've been shitting on it for so long.
Oh, bro,
if I try it and love it,
you know what? Just go ahead and walk your ass down the street to the Starbucks on the corner, and I know there is one right down the street.
It's not anymore.
Oh,
They
shut down.
closed. Yeah.
Well,
the
there's one
closest
down
one's
the other
Hill.
street.
Mhm.
Oh fuck, that sucks. That was my local one. My ass walked down there. Ooh, what? Go to the bank. I'm gonna go to Starbucks too. Whatever. That shit was crazy packed all the time.
Yeah.
All right, this one's going.
Oh, damn.
Maybe
You better down that whole. You got a big ass glass.
Mm-hmm. I thought I had less, but over. Anyway, all right. So I guess we're both just like fuck it, let it fly this year. That's the official Quick Sixer word on pumpkin spice, by the way. Just quote it. Just put it on the label.
Let it fly?
Fucking yeah. It's just Starbucks, you can have that. You can have that quote.
Oh.
Quick Sixer podcast says.
Damn.
Just fucking. We're just fucking with it. That's our quote. We're just fucking with it this year.
You dropping gold right now.
I know.
You dropping some gold right now.
I know. Gold. We kind of dropping some orange pumpkin spice. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're so dumb.
Steven, speaking of dropping gold, fuck, bro.
Oh.
Something happened to my bathroom.
Oh, you're dropping shit. You know what I'm saying?
No. I mean, you just dropping. You're dropping gold. You're dropping what are you doing in there? But no. What happened to this? Our main bathroom in our house. I was about to take a shower, step in the shower, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed. I'm like, damn. It was linoleum, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, why is this shit got a bubble in it? Like it bubbled up, like a fucking balloon under that bitch. And I was like, what is going on with this? So I was like, all right, well, Meg was like, we gotta get a plumber. This doesn't look good.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
So she calls the plumber out. This dude's legit, and he's like, yeah, bro, you've been having a slow drip leak for like a very long time.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, what do you mean? He's like, there's a giant puddle under your house. I was like, oh, sick. I was like, what else does that mean? He's like, we're going to have to rip out this bathroom. I was like, oh, so sick. Thanks, bro.
Damn.
So the last few days, I'd say, no, back it up. Probably a week, right? Last week, we have had our entire fucking bathroom gutted, and I'm talking shower gone, bathtub gone, toilet gone, vanity gone, all of it, floor completely ripped out, just fucking boards running, crazy. So we hire these dudes. We hire a plumber guy because he's legit. He's gonna install all the plumbing shit.
Uh-huh.
And you see what I do there? Plumbing shit.
Uh-huh.
And we hire these other dudes. Yeah, I know, right? We hire these other dudes, and they were like, oh yeah, we'll do the demo and put the other shit down. All right, cool. So they take the thing out, and we see we take the linoleum off, right? And I don't need to see how bad this is. This shit was rotted, bro. Like rotted.
You were gonna fall through your bathroom floor, huh?
You know what my big ass was. You know what I'm saying?
You be taking a shit.
You know the extra weight ain't gonna help none of these boards. That quarantine weight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying.
So yeah, man, we gutted this thing, and it was so bad, they had to replace the wood underneath, like the house wood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And dude, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Like, there was a motherfucker like halfway in my house, halfway under my house, same time.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he doing his thing.
Like, but it looked wrong, didn't it? Like you
well, I was just like, bro,
you can't just be looking at a person. Yeah.
I was like, you in and out right now. It's like you're hanging out a window, but you're standing up. You know?
Yeah.
It's weird.
How many times did you say, how much is that going to cost again?
Well, the thing is, though, all right, so this is the thing about owning a house.
Yeah.
There's like, you have homeowners insurance, you have like all sorts of other shit, you know, you can do. And since it's like the time it is, we're actually going to get like a small break. So it's costing, you know, quite a few $1,000s to do this thing. But the insurance is like, oh yeah, we'll give you like this much, a couple thousands, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Didn't send nobody out. Didn't ask for shit. They were like, oh yeah, sounds bad. We'll give you this money.
Oh, that's trustworthy.
I was like, all right, cool.
That's a small town home insurance, huh?
I was thinking, it was like, all right, cool, man. You know, you do you.
That's that old hickory.
No. So our agent is like in Ohio. I was like, all right, cool. Like, I don't really fuck with Ohio, but like, cool, man. You know, it's not my favorite place.
Oh, damn.
Shouts
out Ohio.
I lived there for a year. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think you told me that. Yeah.
When we moved from New York, we lived in Ohio for a year. My mom hated it so much. She was like, I will not live here anymore. Oh. And she made my dad get a transfer, and that's why we ended up in
pants in the family, you know what I'm saying?
Well, she was just like, I'm not living here. And I was like, God damn, girl. Calm down. It's okay.
Sometimes you gotta have that strong arm, you know what I'm saying?
I guess. All right, so speaking of strong arms, what's the strong arm? This shit back to the.
Oh, it's already. I'm gonna get that little after sip.
Mm-hmm.
But just pop up the next one.
Love a good after sip. Which one are you going for? Oh, let's go. Darker or green?
Let's go for that green boy. It's gonna taste good.
Green boy. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna be quite honest on this one.
Go ahead.
I tried this one last night, and I texted you about this one last night.
Yes, you did.
And I was like, the God Hopper Hazy IPA doesn't taste like any hazy IPA I've ever had, at all. I want to read you something. And so when I was looking at their website, it says God Hopper matches hops with haze. Copious additions of fruit, forward hops results in a tropical smorgasbord of flavor with no bitter bite.
I want to show you something.
All right.
I never seen this on a beer can. It has a born on date. Right
you
there, 7/15/20. I've never seen anybody do that.
That's kind of sick.
That's kind of cool.
This bro only 2 months old.
I know this little baby.
Oh, this little baby beer. You know what I'm saying?
Here, let me do that ASMR real quick.
Oh, that's nice. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, it's so fresh. You know that?
Yeah, but feeling. I mean, there's like a thing. There's no bitterness. There's no, like, that's what I was talking about, the water, like Memphis water. You ever meet anybody from Memphis, they're gonna brag about that fucking water. Yeah,
everybody knows a history about the water. Everybody brags about it.
Yeah, it's like, goddamn,
honestly,
come on.
Especially moving to LA, like leaving the tap water in Memphis was real hard for me.
Oh yeah,
like,
it's not good.
I mean, for LA listeners, just think, if you lived in Memphis and you woke up with that dry mouth, that cotton mouth after having beer the night before, you could just walk into the bathroom and just drink out the sink. Not here in LA.
It really could. That shit's clean. That shit's good.
And it tastes so good for water.
Oh no. So God Hopper, Viva Las Lager. These are the two that we've had so far. I like these labels. They're pretty cool. This guy, this little hop face, he got a stogie. You know,
He got a little mustache.
He got a mustache.
Cool guy.
You know? He is a cool guy. But yeah, what do you think? You're not really too much of an IPA guy. Like, what do you think?
No, this is I think that I had this one last night, but I'm getting a different experience with this one in particular, and it is like you said, there's no real bitterness. I taste the hops.
Yeah.
I taste the haziness, but it's so like fresh feeling going down. Like it's not harsh. Sometimes when you get those hazy IPAs, there's a little bit of that harshness that comes with it, and you just kind of like, okay, I accept it. But this is...
That might be IPAs in general.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's why a lot of people don't, like, refuse to drink IPAs if they're around.
Yeah.
You know, if they haven't, like, if they're not into them or whatever, they're like, yeah, no, it's too hoppy. It's too this. You know what I'm saying?
You being me right now, huh?
I don't want it. Yeah.
That was silly ass.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. So, I guess cap off that last story though. Just know if your house leaking. I guess. I don't know.
Oh.
You know, shout out to house leaks. You know,
shout out to looking around, seeing bubbles.
Shout out to bubbly floors. Now this shit looks nice though. Like it's good.
You got it all fixed and good,
bruh. I'm gonna send you a picture in a little
bit. It's fresh, huh?
Bruh. And
is
all
like,
I was
wait,
thinking,
is it the same shit, like your same tub, same? Or you
man.
You get the update, huh?
Nah, I went out. That's the funniest thing about this, bro. You can just buy a bathtub, like at Home Depot.
Yeah.
Like you can just go there and buy this
that
shit.
Good one, yeah.
Oh yeah. Went and bought that bathtub. Went and bought that toilet.
You got a jacuzzi, didn't you? Yo, big body.
Nah.
You taking that big bath?
Nah. No, I recently saw a little video of a bear opening up a hot tub and like getting in it just to chill.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, damn, that dude knows what's up.
That's your life.
I know. I was like, man. No, we got a bathtub, got a new vanity, we tiled the floor. Shit's
good.
hard. Yeah, it looked nice.
I like that.
I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, damn, we sell this house. This gonna be a good
upgrade.
asset. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so Grind City. Let's get into some more little Memphis trivia. All right,
Ooh.
so there used to be, and there still is, I guess, in Allentown, but the original Allentown. So we're going back to skateboarding a little bit, and I tried to embarrass Mark earlier. I didn't do it. All right, I'm gonna embarrass myself, and I'm gonna do it. So yeah. So we're going back to college times. Me and Drew had I don't think we'd skated much, like really together at the time.
Nah. You were so fucking busy. We did. There was a period where we were skating a little bit,
pretty
like once
regularly.
a week or something like that.
Yeah.
But you were always so busy, so nah.
Oh
boy, taking a big sip.
You know, I like to feel these chipmunk cheeks. You know what I'm saying? When I have a good beer. Yeah, no. So there was in a place called Allentown, the original Allentown, not this thing that they got now, which is sick. But it was one of these like DIY skate park type situations, and I was like, in past episodes that we've talked about, I gave Drew shit for not being hardcore as shit about skating as I was at the time. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna bring him to this DIY thing, like straight out of, like it was some skateboarding shit. So I bring him there, and I'm like, we're pushing around, having a good time. And at the time, I guess this won't really make sense for not skateboarders, but at the time I was really into like nollying off stuff. Mm-hmm. So that's when like you ollie basically from the front of your board going forward. And there was this thing. Keep in mind, Allentown is just a skate park that is built by like random people with like concrete. There's like shit everywhere. There's probably homeless that live there at night. Like not in the greatest part of town at all. Like, I would not go there after dark, probably. No way. And anyway, so I'm like really into doing this thing, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna nollie off this. What was like a ledge? It was like a higher upper part into like a bank, like a slope type of situation.
Yeah.
And then like, it was no big deal. Like, I'd done it before, and wasn't even taking it too serious. Now it's probably my downfall. Keep in mind, it's probably one of my first time skating with Drew ever. We're just like, college kids together, like doing the same classes and shit. I snapped this nollie, landed in the thing, and I think what may have happened is I think my feet may have come together, is what happened. I don't know. Or maybe my foot was hanging too far off somewhere. Either way, when I got to the flat bottom, the flat of the place I made it down the bank. But when I hit that flat, I think I hit something. And whatever way I was standing, it hucked me straight to my face. And this fucking this sketchy ass, hypodermic ass,
crusty ass.
God, the most Memphis ass skate park you ever seen in your life. Straight to my fucking face. Like, bruh. I don't know. I remember looking over at you, and your face was just shocked. Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, you ate shit. Like, hard.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time remembering the whole thing, because I do remember some clips you got that day.
Yeah.
I remember the nose manual on the circle mani pad.
Yeah.
I think you might even shove it out of that.
I don't think that was that same day, but I did do that.
You did do that. I remember.
I might have 50-50 180'd out on that ledge that was on top of the bank that day. You might have found that.
But when you ate shit, that was like, all right, day's over. Like,
oh yeah, that was it, man. That might have been, quite honestly, the worst fall I've ever had in skateboarding, like ever, like to this day, ever.
Damn.
Like, knock on wood, but I've never hit my face or my head. That's the only time. And it wasn't like light, bro. Like, I was bleeding. Like, it was fucked up.
Yeah. I skated with you and Dan once. Dan did the same thing while we were skating.
Yeah.
Not the same fall, but he also ate shit so bad. I want to tell you this one, though, of me eating shit so bad. I was at that little skate park outside of downtown, not Hollenbeck, but the one that's like going towards South Central. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if you go from downtown, like, remember
the Diamond Park?
Not the Diamond Park. Not that's going out towards east. But if you go down, like in downtown, you're going towards South Central, like
that one that has the rail in the flat. Yeah. Okay.
I was there by myself one day, and I was just feeling myself. I was at that point like really good. Like, all my tricks were on lock, everything. And there was this little like concrete bank. I mean, the bank itself had to be like 3 feet. It's not even long.
The one down the stairs.
No, it's on the other side. Oh, actually, yes. Yeah, it's on this, like, where the stairs are, but on the side of them.
Yeah.
All right, so it's, like, really, really small or whatever, not much run up. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to kickflip down into this because I can, you know? And I didn't have anything else, you know, whatever. And so I do the kickflip, and I hung up, like, back wheel on the crack. Not the crack, but the, you know, I'm talking about the edge.
Oh. Back
wheel hit the edge. I slammed face first into the ground. No, into like the flat. And dude, I got up, and you know it's bad when strangers ask you if you're okay. Like, you know you fell hard when like strangers come up to you and you're like, dude, are you good? And I looked up, and I the first thing that thought was I had an audition the next day. And I said, is my face okay? And the dude said, yeah, you're good. I get into my car, like, after that all, I had a scrape here, Like I had scraped my face up, and I had an audition the next day. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm I'm not getting this role. Like this is over. Like this. That's when I started realizing skateboarding affected my work."
Plot twist: Drew did not get that role. So. Just,
you know,
and it wasn't because of scrapes. No.
Just a bad actor.
Just bad as hell. Fucking. Bro, you ever see that man not in front of the camera? Goddamn. Anyway. Fuck that. Now, I remember that bank. I remember not skating for a while, and we went there. Me and you went there first time.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it was kind of scary. Like, everything's pretty steep there. Plus, it all, like, runs downhill. Like, the whole park. Yeah. So, it's kind of weird. Like, nothing's flat. Which I guess is cool for a skate park, but also it's like, it's just odd. Yeah. I don't know. Weird.
You know, interesting segue from that. I didn't get that role. Was a McClung brother got that role?
Was he there
He was there. He wasn't
really
like he was. Yeah, I saw him in the audition, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, how am I supposed to beat this kid?" Because like when they ask for skateboarders, there's no real like. Sometimes they'll say must be able to do this or this or this because the commercial's already written. Yeah. But like it was like an open, not open, but it, you know, if you're got an agent and all that stuff. And I get in the audition room, sign up or whatever, and as soon as I sat down, I think it was Trevor McClung. I can't remember who it was.
No, I wasn't there.
I could tell you how many Clungs are there?
3.
Trent,
Taylor, Trevor, Trent.
I think it was Trevor. And so I do the audition. I was like, no way I'm going to get it. And then I decided to look them up on Instagram. And gnarly. that day that he posted some gnarly ass tricks that he just did, I was like, yeah, there's no like, how am I supposed to be?
It might have been Trent. Was it? Or so I could probably figure it out. All right, so here goes skate nerd. Here we go. Huh?
He had a lot of hair.
A lot of hair?
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Not like kind of baggy clothes ish.
Normalish.
But like loose, not like tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably Trevor. It's probably Trevor.
Yeah.
He's like he was shit. I don't even know who he's on anymore. But Trent is on Plan B in Etnies. He's like kind of clean cut looking, but like gnarly as shit.
Yeah.
Taylor is like the loosey goose one that you saw, all gnarly, and then Taylor.
No, you meant Trevor is the last person you said you meant to say, and now Taylor is what? What is he like? Is he?
No, Taylor's the loosey goose one.
Oh, Trevor. And then Trevor's the one you haven't mentioned.
Yeah, Trevor. Fuck, I don't know shit about Trevor anymore. But Trent's like the one, you know. He's like the one everyone's like, damn, that dude.
Yeah, I know that all of them rip. So.
Oh yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine being like their parents? Like, all right, you have 3 boys that are pro skaters, like, and they all get to travel the world, and they're all like,
yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
That is
crazy.
Me and my brother are complete opposite. Like, I can't imagine, you know, that would have been dope having an older brother to skate with. I'm sure it was for Dill, but like,
I hope so.
Yeah.
Anyway. I mean, yeah. I mean, guess it would have been. But shit, while we're on the subject, I'm gonna kill this, and then I'm killing this right now. I don't know about you. I really like the God Hopper, bro. I don't know about you.
It's a good one, man.
It's fire. And we're about to move on to the third one though, and we're gonna move on to a darker beer because shit's about to get dark. You know what I'm saying? We about to get into this nightmare zone. You know what I'm saying?
Nightmare zone.
Nightmare zone. This shit about to get really, really scary. You know?
I'm looking at the show notes. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I mean, it's just Drew's nightmare. That's all I'm talking about.
Oh. Damn.
I mean, that's all I'm talking about. I know Drew been waking up in cold sweats about this shit that we're about to talk about. And we try to get this person back on to do. I'll let Drew explain it, but hold on. Yeah. Let's open this. Let's open this last beer.
I'm gonna sneak in a third beer at the very end of the episode because I'm still sipping on this.
Is it gonna be the same one I'm about to?
It has to be. There's only 3 different kinds.
And you already drank the other 3 that they gave us. You did, didn't you?
I've got right now. I've got 2 of these next ones you got. So.
Oh, you have both the dark one.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you have.
That's all I have left.
All I have left is I have two of the dark ones and one of the Viva Las Lager. So hold on, let me kill this one. Shout out to these guys though. This is kind of interesting, as far as like hazy IPAs go. Like I'm pretty kind of like, oh, I feel like I could drink way too many of these real quick.
Yeah.
How do you feel? I feel like you could probably drink a couple of these.
I could, and it would be dangerous. It would be dangerous because it's 6.5, and I'm not used to that high of an alcohol content.
Oh.
But your boy be drinking Stellas, so I'm used to that 5 flat.
Oh, no, I know.
But I
used
could.
To that small.
Damn. I'm trying to call me out right now.
Bro,
Like, oh.
hold on. How about you told me you got surprise drunk the other day, and you were like, fuck. What did you do? I don't know.
Bruh.
I don't know if it's embarrassing. I don't know.
It is embarrassing.
I
I was drinking some residual Smog City beers, and
Okay.
I was like, we hadn't drank them for the podcast, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna drink these, and it was hazy IPAs, and they had a hard ass fucking alcohol content, and I didn't know. I was like playing video games, and I was just like drinking.
You just drank them.
Just drinking. Got to 3, get
Oh,
on the
no.
3rd, and I'm just like, yeah. And I stopped playing video games, and I could not see. Like, I was just, like, so dizzy, so fucked up. I threw up that night, like, couldn't sleep very well because I was so sick feeling.
Oh,
I finally
damn.
passed out. I woke up at, like, 3:30, and I had a shoot the next day. literally stayed up from 3:30 until my shoot at, like, I don't know, 11. And
Oh, no.
went to the shoot, started setting up and everything. And then the one thing that you do on these shoots, like you got all this action and stuff, you setting up and everything.
Yeah.
But then when the filming comes, you get a long ass interview of staring at a small screen because I'm staring at my camera's, little monitor.
Yeah.
And I'm like staring at the monitor, and all of a sudden everything is hitting me all at once.
Oh, no.
Like, I'm just
you
like,
still
oh
drunk?
fuck. And I'm not drunk. I'm fucking sick, dude. Like I'm so
okay.
nauseous and like tired, and I start dozing off. And the person that we were interviewing, straight up, like after he said one of his answers, he was like, I don't know, is this boring? And I was like, oh fuck, he saw me. Like he saw me falling asleep, and he thinks he's boring. And I just wanted to say, no, bro, this is dope as fuck. Everything you're saying is so tight. It's just that I'm
not feeling great.
I'm not feeling myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So be careful when you're drinking these high
alcohol contents.
Contents. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what, I get mixed up in that game too. I'll tell you, I'm like, oh yeah, it's kind of weird though. From coming from a family that drinks like pretty much. I mean, my family down where they are, it's pretty much exclusively an Anheuser-Busch type of family.
Mm-hmm.
And like I guess that would probably been my first beer. So like growing up drinking that kind of stuff.
At 6 years old.
All right, straight up, my first job ever.
You're
tapping a keg at one of my family's parties. I was tipped as a child for tapping kegs from motherfuckers like at my family's house party. Straight up, 4 years old. That not even kidding.
That's so funny.
I know you boy bought some Power Rangers or something. Probably.
That beer money.
Beer money.
That blood money.
I had beer money back in the day, bro. Don't even test me. No. But yeah, being like on that kind of tip, when I tell like my brother, I'm like, who is still kind of in that game. You can throw back like, a fucking 12-pack of Bud or whatever, and sometimes be okay. Like if you're being active, maybe not a 12-pack, but
maybe 6.
Maybe definitely quick 6. Definitely quick 6. But definitely throw that back and be like, okay. But then like once you start going up or mixing, what kind of beers you're drinking and stuff, like stuff can get kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Kind of dark is what I'm saying.
Oh,
God damn that. That transition, bro.
Transition.
Yeah. So this is that Grind City Brewing Company soul beer. You know, I don't know if you know about that Memphis. You know what I'm saying? That blues, that soul beer. I'm gonna read you a little bit about this. Soul beer, rich and creamy dark lager with a boost of nitrogen to give it a variety of velvety smoothness. Oh, your boy, boy messing words up. You know what I'm saying? Gentle notes of coffee and chocolate flavor each savory sip resulted in a premier dark lager. So this is a dark joint. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's always carefully crafted for a clean finish. You know,
Yeah.
we love shit clean. You know. All right.
What I'm trying to figure out is what's the difference between a dark lager and a stout. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Why is it dark?
It feels like mash, probably.
Okay.
I don't know. Fuck it.
You know, we don't know shit on this podcast. Don't ever.
We really don't.
Don't ever fact check us.
We really don't. You know, actually, I don't know if you know about this, but I have a copy of the beer Bible in the other room.
Oh, you could tell me.
Barely been cracked. You know what I'm saying?
I
do. I've been meaning to read it though. But I guess we'll see the difference in the color, right? Here we go. Here we go.
Go on to YouTube and check the difference of the color real quick. Oh,
it's a dark brown.
Oh, it looks like your microphone.
He's
sipping on a microphone. Oh, he's licking the microphone.
I spilled it on the microphone.
Y'all just got X-rated.
I spilled it on the mic a little bit. My bad, Mike.
Sorry, Mike.
Sorry, Mike. I fucked up. Don't fuck up, bro.
Speaking of fucking up, I can go ahead and segue into this, or you want to talk more about that beer?
That was perfect. So hold on, this is that black nitro lager, just in case.
What's that? What's the percentage? Oh, it's low.
Oh, it's super low, 4.2.
It's a nice breezy beer.
I mean, it kind of. Let's give that first taste, and then you can get that into that nightmare. Ooh, it's nice. You know when you smell like a dark beer or a lager or something, or a stout or something, you're just like, damn, chocolatey notes. You know, like chocolatey.
Chocolatey.
You be saying every single syllable. You know.
You barely saying any of the syllables. Ooh, he's swigging it. He's swishing it.
So you haven't tried this yet?
No, I'm about to. You'll
be able to tell why it's different from a stout the second you sip it.
All right.
It's kind of crazy. Like this drinks like the
honey,
the Viva Las Lager, but like almost with like a stout flavor.
Oh,
weird, right?
Crispy. All right.
It's crispy as hell. All right, get into that nightmare zone. Let's hear about it. So Drew fucked it. No.
So what he's referring to, the nightmare of the situation is, I got us a quick sip with somebody who we both think is very important. Yeah. And we FaceTimed, and I was going to add the video with the audio to this episode. And the FaceTime recording on my phone did not record the audio. Mm-hmm. So, unfortunately, you cannot hear what they had to say. Only you get to hear my summary of our... Yeah. So, without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my video. Go ahead and pop this up so you can see.
So, we're not bullshitting.
All right.
Look at your bitch ass. Nerd as hell. God damn.
All right. So for those of you watching YouTube, this is Leo Baker. They are a professional skateboarder, and they are known for having one of the most amazing styles. Our conversation had a lot to do with their gender identity and what it means for skateboarding going forward. So... I want to talk about the first thing that we brought up when we talked was how we met, which was on a skate park. I saw them skating, and I was already a fan in the first place. I'd watched them on something called Blog Cam. It's created by Lisa Whitaker. She formed a whole company called Meow Skateboards that Leo was sponsored by, and that they started doing this, and their YouTube channel was Girl Skate Network, where they had all these skaters on there, and it was pretty amazing. And I loved watching the blog cam. And Leo was featured a lot, and I always thought, like, damn, this skater is so good. They are always just kind of on top of their game. And so we met at a skate park, and they came over to me and started talking, and I was like, oh, shit. I was already nervous and scared, to talk to them and everything, and and they were so chill. Like, it was like they wanted to skate with me, because we both love to go to Hollenbeck, and so we exchanged numbers and all that stuff. And so on this conversation, I asked them, did they do that often, like to meet people? And they said no, like they don't normally do that. And that kind of shocked me, because the one thing that I remembered about, because I don't go to skate parks that much ever since Pat moved.
Yeah.
I don't go to skate parks, but I remember like pro skaters who were not like super like A-list pro skaters, like just regular pro skaters, were really friendly. Like they always would like talk to you. If you talked to them, they would come up to you, or like they would introduce themselves.
Or Ellington or P-Rod, Mikey. All like we've talked about this before. Like all these dudes,
like skaters would come up to you. So it kind of shocked me that they didn't do that much, and it made me feel special, like they wanted to hang out with me or whatever. And so in this conversation that I had on FaceTime with them, we talked about like some major things in their career and their life, which was, their gender identity, coming out, and kind of how that transition happened with being sponsored by a big brand like Nike. And I remember, so Leo told me, and this, I didn't know this before this conversation, but I was one of the first people that they told.
Oh,
and
wow.
And they told me that it was a test to see how their friends would, say, what they would say, what they would do. Yeah. And I remember I told them, I said, look, I don't know what you're going through. But I'm here to support you, like whatever you decide to do, because at that time they were about to be at the peak of their career, like about to be huge. They weren't sponsored by Nike yet, but as soon as they moved to New York, they got sponsored by Nike, and all of a sudden, on the main stage,
shit got crazy.
Winning Street League, just became one of the most notable skaters for any gender, and that was so important.
And actually, speaking of, shout out to their colorway they did. They did two colorways of I feel like a blazer. Maybe it was just a blazer, but dude, that shit is sick. So sick. Oh my god. Like I was like, damn. If I was gonna make a colorway and it was like my name was gonna be on that shit, that's what I would do. Like I think it was more maroon and something. Dope.
It's good, huh? Well, so I asked what they thought about Nike, being this huge brand and being aware that, one of their most prominent athletes is doesn't identify with the, society's normal female or male. And clearly like Nike accepted them for who they are, and even boosted it up, like used it as a platform to let them be creative and to speak their mind and express how they feel and like what they're going through and all that stuff. And I've seen that through their advertisement. I mean, they were very humbled by it, and they were super stoked on it, and it was pretty clear to me. So the next thing, this is probably the most epic thing for me.
Well,
but
there's one cool thing I don't think you mentioned.
What?
You told me before we get into the epic thing, you told me that they had a stance on contest, like entering into contests going forward. I thought that was super interesting. So just can you lay out like just a few like one thing about that?
So I asked about that, about contests, and
Yeah.
actually I didn't ask, and they brought it up because we were talking about the 2020 Olympics being pushed back and skateboarding being the Olympics, and Leo said that they're not going to do contests anymore, and I was not surprised because I saw where their career was going, and I saw how Nike was kind of like, letting Leo be themselves and being the artists that they are and the skater that they are. And they said, yeah, I don't want to be in that situation anymore. I don't want to be a part of this, like, okay, we're going to put you in here with the females because, you're not a man or whatever. And I was like, that totally makes sense because they're not a female. Why would they do an all-girl skate contest? You know?
Yeah.
And it's like one of those, it's a definitely a tricky situation because of the platform that, I guess contests have gone so far, the whole male-female situation. But it made total sense to me, and it seemed like it was the right career move for them to just, be a video skater, be a street skater, be a, and promote themselves through Nike and their other brands, which they're sponsored by. So,
no, that's good.
And this, like, it leads me to this whole thing. Speaking of becoming kind of incredible, is Tony Hawk Pro Skater remake.
Yeah,
okay,
remake.
So
1 plus 2, 1 and 2, whatever.
The
you
remake
call it.
Introduced, besides getting a full facelift makeover with the graphics and everything, it got a new legend, a couple new legends, one of which was Leo. And I was like, wait a minute, you were on Tony Hawk Pro Skater, like the reason why our generation started skating, like what brought skateboarding to mainstream. This is crazy.
Yeah. Crazy.
And they were talking about it, and they obviously very humbled, and also shout out to Tony Hawk Pro Skater, all the companies that went into making that for allowing a character to not conform to a gender of male or female, which Leo was very humbled by that and very grateful that they could represent their community like that and be on the mainstream platform, which I thought was super dope. I thought that was so dope.
So you haven't shared this video with me before, and I'm like, the whole time you've been talking, I've been watching it. And I encourage the people that are listening to this to at least go check it out. YouTube, whatever, fucking just look up Quick Sixer on whatever the hell you're listening to. And couple key things that I'm kind of interested in, and I want to hear your feedback on. First one, this is kind of cool, but they have the fucking awesome Dylan Reader board in the background hanging on the wall.
Nice.
That's super sick. That's super sick. R.I.P. Dylan Reader. Also, R.I.P. Keith Huffnagel, who sponsored Dylan at the end and made a pledge to produce his signature model shoe like every year, basically, past his death. Also, I keep seeing it kind of looks like Leo might have gotten a little emotional talking to you. I know you guys were pretty good friends for a while, and then they moved to New York, but it was that the case? Like, was this kind of like do you feel like it was like a kind of like a, I don't know, not an emotional like conversation, but like maybe they were offloading some weight, like they...
I feel like it definitely wasn't like super emotional, but I definitely think that we covered some heavy topics and was really important. And that's why I was really bummed that you couldn't hear them talk about these things, because clearly their voice is a lot more powerful than mine when it comes to our society's views on gender and everything like that. But it was definitely really fun to catch up, and like that whole, like, I do want to say one thing, and this is why this is important, because I remember the first time that I met them, and referring to gender, I was very ignorant about it. But then as I got to know them, I realized that their gender was more fluid, and it wasn't really, I didn't have to put them in a
box.
I guess a box or a construct of like, you fit this or you fit that. And you start to realize, like, you know, I think that if, you know, we have to start respecting the person as a whole, and not necessarily like, it's not judge, but it's like not necessarily like look at a person for, I don't know what's on the outside, or I don't really know how to explain that part, but you get what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Also, I mean, when you met them, they were going by Lacey, not Leo. So, and I mean, maybe still figuring some shit out. So
that was a cool thing too. I forgot to mention that, like, because I said the same thing. I said, so when I met you, your name was Lacey. Now it's Leo. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me a little bit about that? It was clearly like with their new identity, like saying Lacey was not appropriate anymore. So we have to rebrand now, right?
Sure.
And for the longest time, they were going by Lee unofficially, like Lee, whatever, because it was kind of androgynous. Girls named Lee, boys named Lee.
Mm-hmm. Your brother named Lee.
My brother named Lee. I dated a girl named Lee, broke my heart.
Oh my God.
But then they decided, you know what, I'm going to branch out. I'm going to go for it. And they went for Leo, and it just felt right to them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a hard transition. And they said for the most part, when it gets brought up or whatever, people are super cool about it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way that the world is moving now.
Good.
Especially since they're living in New York, and it's a pretty progressive place. So
yeah. If we can ever get Leo back on here, I know we tried, but their schedule is just
packed.
Insane. I mean, can you imagine you're on Nike, you're on all this stuff. So I mean, if that ever happens, hopefully it happens, but don't count your ducks, you know what I'm saying? Happy hour fam, don't count your ducks, but we'll see what happens. Maybe it would be cool.
Before you move on from Leo, I do want to say this is a positive thing for this episode, if you don't mind.
Oh, 100%.
So they have a project. I think it's.
Let's hear about it.
I think the title is different now, called the Skate Project, but it originally started as the NYC Skate Project, which is an intentional space for gender, non-conforming trans folk, non-binary folk, and cis women who skate to come and collaborate, art, skate, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. They got an Instagram. Go follow NYC Skate Project on Instagram. They're super dope, and they're doing something that, like, not a lot of people care about, but they should care about.
Yeah. Also, shout out, I know you haven't watched this, but Leo cameos in, I think the last episode of the show Betty on HBO. It's based on the people from the Skate Kitchen movie documentary thing. On HBO, which is sick. It's all about I don't know if this is completely right, but it's all about I guess non-male skaters in New York City, which is super cool. And I think that last episode, actually, it has some legends in it, like straight up legends. I'm pretty sure Tony Hawk's in that last episode. Pretty sick. But yeah, so shout out to that. Go check that out. That's super cool. That's also some NYC shit. That's pretty rad. So it's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Holy shit. Leo Baker. What the fuck? Like,
I know.
And in full transparency, we tried to get some codes so we could play this game to check it out. They bullshitting. Fuck you, Activision. Like, bullshitting. You know what I'm saying?
to think about like a pivotal time in my life, and then one of my friends becomes one of the characters on that.
That's fucked
What
up.
the fuck?
It's fucked up.
That's crazy.
It's insane. But I mean, we appreciate.
Where's some codes, Activision?
I know.
Where's some codes?
I'm about to call this man's out. You know what I'm saying?
Call him out.
I'm
No,
about
no,
to call this
don't
man's
call.
out. Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
call the marketing dude from.
I'm about to call this man's out. He fucking up.
Activision.
He fucking up. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Kelvin? Kelvin fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Kelvin fucking up. Not giving us damn codes. Anyway, yeah. So that was our. We teased that at the beginning, of this Grind City. We thought it'd be cool to do a collab. Grind City. Pro skateboarder. That's pretty cool.
Speaking of Grind City, why you give me that broke beer?
What broke about it?
It's all bent to the top. Broken in shipping.
Don't talk about no. That might have been me. I don't know. Nah, I didn't have shit to do with that.
Hold on, let me take a first sip.
Oh.
Before you close this off.
I ain't closing it off. We talking one more thing.
Oh, good. Because I got a beer to drink.
I know. We got 5 more minutes to talk about something.
Ooh, you're right.
Right? I can just slam this thing. Yeah. You know what? I'm pretty good at describing beers, you know what I'm saying?
You've been around the block, you know what I'm saying?
I've been around the block about some beers. But that's super cool. So Leo's giving back to, the NYC community. Grind City's giving back to the Memphis community. Those are 2 positive things on this episode. Yeah, please go check both of those things out. Those are super sick. Let's close it out with since we didn't get to play, Kelvin, my boy Kelvin didn't give me any codes.
Hateful ass.
I'm gonna hate on Kelvin right now. I don't give a shit.
You think Kelvin ain't got a neck, huh? He ain't got a chin.
This is Kelvin.
Boy, I bet Kevin
right now.
Kevin look like that.
He bullshit. Anyway, so there's a lot of crazy shit that we never talked about what we're watching, what we're playing. I figure we can give a little quick update on that stuff. I realized we've done quite a few episodes. I beat Ocarina of Time like a month ago and never gave you an update on that.
Damn.
I know.
I thought you did tell me about that.
Did I? I don't know. Fuck it. It doesn't matter.
Previous episode.
Check it out.
You better talk about it again no matter what.
No. I'm not going to talk about it. Did you ever do anything with what were we talking? What was that game we were talking about? Oh, Last of Us. Did you ever play any more of it?
Bruh, no.
Yeah?
I have not.
All right. So fuck it. Then what are you playing now? Okay.
It's like, all right, me and my wife, Catherine, we'll start a video game, and she loves like Uncharted and all that stuff.
Love it.
But we'll get to the point where one of us is not interested in playing it right, at that time or whatever, and then we'll go in a couple of days, and then if it gets too long, Catherine won't just pick up where we left off. She wants to start over.
Oh hell!
And
no.
I can't do that every time. I just want to play it through.
No, fuck that, bro. I've been reading the same book for like 9 years. I'll just pick it up. I know where it's at. I know what's happening, bro. I don't give a shit.
Chapter 6,
bro. Oh yeah, where's my boy at right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly where I left his ass 2 years ago.
As soon as you read that first paragraph, you're like, I know exactly.
That's 100% me. I'm just like, oh yeah, that bitch right there.
So that's what I be trying to tell Catherine, because as soon as you play Uncharted, Nathan Drake gonna say something that alludes to the thing that he just did. Like he gonna literally say, "Oh, that's the charm that I found in the
100%.
Previous sec." Like, I'm just
100%.
telling you, just gotta finish the game.
100%. Also, if there's not no Uncharted on PS5, we're gonna have some words, Naughty Dog and Sony. That's some bullshit.
Oh, they're gonna fucking put us on Uncharted.
Are they gonna have to after this bullshit? You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna have to release that old Uncharted movie with Tom Holland's old Spider-Man.
Did you hear this update though? The Tom Holland said that this shit is everything you wished it could be.
Damn.
About the movie, he said like, I play the games and this is what it's supposed to be.
Oh,
that shit got me hype as hell. I was like, oh god, bro, you setting the bar high.
But seriously though, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Okay. But did you watch Nathan Fillion's fan made movie?
I think I might have.
It was like a short
good?
video. It was good.
All right, I'm gonna go. It's on YouTube.
Because Nathan Fillion
yeah. But is it on YouTube? Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right,
it's
I'll
on
go
YouTube.
watch it. I'll go watch it.
You gotta watch that shit. It was good.
All right. Okay, so what? There's a couple things I've been playing and watching. You go first, and I'll hit you up with the ender, and then we'll close this bitch out.
I play Apex, of course.
Yeah.
I hadn't been playing it in a while, but I started playing it again.
Yeah.
Getting them kills in. And then, I don't know if I've said this since the last episode, but Mario 3D All-Star 3D came out, and your boy been playing Mario 64 again. And, bruh, okay. One, there is a lag on the Pro Controller on Switch.
There is. It's on Sunshine, too.
And when I try to do wall jumps, I fuck up. Because, like, when, if you play Mario 64, you know how important it is to press the jump at a certain time.
You might need to recalibrate or some shit, or update your controller.
I don't know how to do any of that, but I'll
just
try.
go to controllers and say update, bro. Or go in the settings and go update controllers.
There ain't no update for that.
There is. I promise you there is.
They better be.
All right, so you're playing that. Is that it? That's all you playing?
Ring fit. Trying to get fit.
Oh, he trying to get fit. Oh, well, damn, look at that little. There's something there.
Big muscle.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Flash, can't let anybody have anything.
No, I like that you're trying to get fit. It's fun. That's a fun little joke.
You feeling good about yourself?
Oh, I am.
Oh,
anyway.
Big boy. Oh, broke the bathroom, boy. Oh, I'll start going in.
All right. Yeah, like Drew. Definitely. Are you watching anything?
I restarted 30 Rock.
Like restarted?
Yeah, we already threw most of it.
God.
I mean, that show good as fuck.
That's so good. It's quick too. 22-minute hits. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I watched an old movie with Tom Hanks called Splash. Did you watch it?
Ooh, the mermaid one?
Yeah.
I seen it before.
It go hard.
No.
Definitely sexist as fuck.
Yeah, well, that's the 80s right there.
Dude, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
Daryl Hannah, I think is the mermaid.
Yeah. Dude, when you watch old movies and you see how much society has changed, like you couldn't get away with some of the things that they did and said.
No, fuck no. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm just gonna give you an example real quick. I know you want to get to what you watched.
Gone with the Wind. That's the example right there.
Oh, that's horrible. That's a horrible example.
Yeah.
But I'll say, like, there's a scene where Tom Hanks is, like, being an asshole to Daryl Hannah because they want him to go back to their place or they won't marry him or something like that. And I'm like, so he's being an asshole in public and, like, doing all this shit. And I'm like, you know what? If that dude was an asshole in public, all those people, like today, all those people around would be like, hey, you need to calm down, like pushing him back and stuff. Because it's gotten to a point where you got to act a certain way in public for real.
I mean, you need to, honestly, just in general.
I mean, it's true.
No. So when I'm watching and playing, like Drew, I've been playing that Mario 3D All-Star. I told Drew I was gonna play through Mario Sunshine first, and because I mean I can't even, bro. I just dip into some Mario 64 and fuck it up, like straight up. Like I don't know what the deal is with that, but I think I got I might be on the 3rd level already. Of the castle, not of the 3rd level of the game. I already beat Bowser one time. I already got all that shit,
Oh, I already done all that.
I know, but I'm just fucking around. You're actually trying.
No.
But Mario Sunshine is a different game, bruh. That thing, That shit is hard. Like, there's some hard ass things in that game.
Yeah.
Like, there's little mini games when you go into like a cave or some shit.
Shit, yeah.
God damn. I was like, dude, I was about to break my. All right, so in full transparency, I'm not playing with Joy-Con like on the Switch. I sent my Joy-Con in because they were having drift. So I got this thing from 8-Bit Dough to pair my Xbox One controller to the Switch. So I'm using the Xbox controller as a Pro controller. The button layout is exactly the same. So it works exactly the same. But bruh, that game, goddamn. Like, some of it I'm just like, fuck, bro. I don't even know if I want to finish this thing. But like, at the same time, I'm like, I'm going to finish this thing. I never played it. I never had GameCube. So I'm going to finish it. But I'm playing that. Haven't really picked up my 64 in a minute. I might play the rest of Majora's Mask at some point.
Yeah.
I know. And oh shit, what were we playing? I might jump. You know, Fall Guys Season 2 about to launch pretty soon. Might jump into that. See, it's supposed to be medieval themed, so we'll see what's up with that. But the real key is what I've been watching. So, Pen 15 Season 2 is out. We were gonna talk about a topic related to that, but Pen 15, bro, we cruised through that thing in like a day. It's so good. It's so good. We watched this thing. I think it was called like an American Murder or something on Netflix last night. And I know you love some true crime. You need to watch this.
I love it.
You need to watch this. I'm telling you, this shit, bruh. All right. So, little spoiler alert. There's this mom of two, like, has two daughters and her husband. The mom and the daughters go missing. Who you think killed them?
The daddy.
Anyway, okay. So the fun about this whole show is like an hour and 25 minutes is how fucking dumb this man is.
The daddy?
Stupid as shit, bruh. Stupid as shit. And when you get to it, let me know. But there's a neighbor. So the cops show up. This dude calls in a police report. The whole bit. He's like, "Oh man, my wife's missing." Blah 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 blah. They go to this neighbor's house. Oh, my neighbor has like a camera outside and like a Ring doorbell thing. He records everything. They walk across to the neighbor's house with the cop. The dude's being all fidgety. He's like, "Oh fuck, I don't know. So I parked there because blah blah blah. I parked there." And the cop's like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna get this dude's statement. So you go ahead and go back to your house. I'll talk to you in a minute." As soon as they close that door, this neighbor goes, "Yeah, that man's acting weird as fuck. He never liked that. He never says a fucking word. This man is on one right now." This neighbor ratted this dude from the jump, dude. I'm telling you, it's the best scene in the whole thing.
Wait, so what's the title of this again?
An American Murder, I think.
Oh.
It's about some murder in
it's
Colorado.
on Netflix, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's real. It's documentary.
Yeah.
Series.
It's real.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, I didn't connect the dots when you were talking about it.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing this shit on the news when it came out.
It wasn't that long ago. Like a couple years ago.
It was like 2009, something like that. Like, it was not.
No, later than that. It was like 2017, maybe.
Oh.
It was not that long ago.
Damn.
But, I mean, time is shit right now, so whatever.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember anything. But I do remember seeing that stuff on the news, and the whole world was like, that father did it. The husband did it.
Oh, dude. There's no doubt about it. Like, from the start. From the start. Like, when you turn the thing on, you're like, all right, so how did he do it? Like, you're not even questioning. Yeah. Like, all right, how did it happen?
Yeah, because, like, all this shit was, like, lining up, and I was like, bruh, just admit it. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you acting like you didn't do shit? Like, clearly.
All right, so I'm going to break it down for you. This
Don't.
All right, all right, all right. There's,
forgot.
all right, all right, all right. I know you're gonna watch it, so I won't break it. But there is a fun part in this thing. You already agree with me. This man dumb as shit. Like is obvious. But like, this man willingly took a polygraph. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Go watch us. Go watch it.
Check your local Netflix.
It's the funniest shit. You're like, this polygraph lady, though. Dude,
I'll probably go watch it after this.
I'm telling you right now, me and Meg had to stop this shit because we were like, this is fucking hilarious. Like, this guy is funny. Dumb as hell. Yeah. But anyway.
And he never committed a murder in his life.
I know. Until then. What a basic bitch at murder, you know what I'm saying? Basic bitch.
Can't murder looking ass.
Damn, well, first time murdered, I guess. Oh. What do you think of that dark lager?
Oh, I like it.
Dude, I think you know what would be an issue if we ever went here to the Grind City Brewing?
Huh.
I think we'd get sneaky drunk. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I think I might be a sneaky drunk.
Oh, I know. Your whole body slowed down. I can see it. Oh, man. But anyways, yeah, we gotta. All right, so we'll just close it out then, I guess. Because Drew,
this is a long ass episode.
Drew got sneaky drunk.
Apparently, we can't cut these episodes up anymore. We got a bunch of shit for cutting last episode up. So y'all gotta have a good old surprise long episode today.
Well, we had some important shit to talk about though. It was good.
It was really important. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go for another hour. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you boy can too. I got a couple beers behind me. I mean, I brought all of them out. I put all of them in the freezer.
Now the audience is turning it off. Like no more.
No, they turned it off. They turned it off 90 minutes ago before we even started.
Damn.
No. So yeah, close it out. We want to give a big shout out, Grind City Brewing Company, Memphis, Tennessee, straight up on that bluff. Well, I guess technically on that bluff, in that downtown for sure.
Shout out to Leo.
Shout out to Leo. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Tony Hawk. You know, shout out to Tony Hawk all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Tony Hawk. We had full conversation with Tony Hawk. Never forget.
I had a few conversations with Tony Hawk. Don't even worry. You know what I'm saying? My life been blessed. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I got that selfie with Tony Hawk.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. I got a selfie.
That's true. That was weird.
Anyway, what are you gonna say about Mark? How you can find Mark? All that stuff.
Oh yeah. So go check out Grind City. You know, if you're ever in the Memphis area, shout out my boy Mark hooking it up. Shout out Hopper and Tyler and Bill. You know, they're taking care of beerness over there in that Memphis 10. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, go check them out, man. This is a super sick team, super sick. Just everything. Like anytime anybody's given anything back to Memphis is some good shit. You know, they deserve it. So go follow them. Grind City Brew on Instagram. I think Twitter and shit. grindcitybrew.com. You can DM them. If you look at their Instagram, you can see pictures of their property and stuff. It's super sick. I think they just had a what's it called? The night before your wedding, rehearsal dinner. There, look really cool. It looks like they got food trucks and stuff that come through. I mean, bruh. Oh, it looks like on their taps they serve other Memphis beers like Ghost River, Crosstown, that kind of stuff. So, dude, it's just sick, you know. Like they're just rad. So, yeah, man. Shout out to you boys at Grind City. It's been your boys, Pat Drew Pasley. Happy Hour Quick Sixer Podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. Because we're a little bit too, we enjoyed it a little bit too much, you know what I'm saying? Oh man. Fuck.
Oh, we're calling ourselves out.
Oh, you gotta do what you gotta do. These shirts are nice, you feeling
Dude,
yourself,
I
and
was
these shirts
just-
are nice.
I told Catherine I put it on because like whenever we get a shirt from a sponsor, I like to wear it the whole day to make sure it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, it fits me just right.
Bro, you is a solid medium. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. Look at that.
You was a medium as shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a medium motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Medium ass body. Anyways, it's been your boys, Pat Archer, Pasley. This is Happy Hour, Quick Sixer Podcast. We out.